what you're about to witness is history, because I don't think a school bus has ever done a tug of war with a full-blown competition Monster Jam truck. I don't know what happened, guys. It stalled.
Done a lot of tug of wars with the bus, and I ain't ever stalled it.
You want to go jump something?
I would love to go jump something. You can jump the bus, I can jump your truck.
Ooh. Guys, I got a special treat for you today. You know the mega truck I wrecked last week? Well, the owner, John Gordon, just happens to be in town for a big show in his monster truck, and he did the same thing to his monster truck that I did to his mega truck. So now he's got two trucks he's got to fix. But so we had the Bad Company monster truck here with John Gordon. We got the Gravedigger truck with Adam Anderson, and the boys are gonna unload, get them all shined up and pretty because they gotta look good for the show. And I think they got something else in store. But let's go find out what it is.
Guys, before we proceed with this video, I want to show you something kind of funny. So yesterday here in Utah, the weather was like 70 degrees, sunny, beautiful. And this morning we wake up to, boom, 3 inches of snow. And I did not see this coming. It wasn't on the weather report. I didn't know it was gonna happen. And it was kind of a surprise to me, which reminds me of the sponsor of today's video, right? So when unexpected things happen, you need good insurance. Good insurance is probably one of the best investments you can make, because if something happens to your house or your car or whatever it is, you need someone to step in and take care of that, because that's what insurance is for. Well, Policy Genius, the sponsor of today's video, has made that process really easy. Because in the past, you've had to go to all these different companies and give your information to all these different people and wait for them to come back, and then you got to compare all these quotes side by side. It's a mind-numbing process. It's super frustrating, and it's just old school. Well, Policy Genius said, nah, we're gonna take care of that. So really, all you have to do is go to their website, policygenius.com/Heavydsparks. Links in the description below. You answer a few simple questions. They then go do all the hard work for you. They go shop all these different insurance companies, and they bring you different rates, whether it's just for your car or your home, or better yet, if you bundle your home and auto insurance. Policy Genius has been known to save their new customers like $1,250 a year on average. So there's a good chance that right now you're way overpaying for insurance, especially with inflation and all the crazy things that are happening in the world. I think right now would be a great time for you to go out and try to find a better policy, pay less for it, and not have to go through the stupid process of going down to the insurance broker's office or doing any of that crazy stuff you used to have to do. Policy Genius made it simple. Go to their website, answer some questions. Their licensed experts will get back to you. They'll present you with all your options. It's a no-brainer. Make it happen. Click the link in my description below. And thank you, Policy Genius, for reminding me that we need to be prepared for just about anything, and even more so, sponsoring this video and simplifying a mind-numbing process to protect all of our babies.
All right.
Available to pick up today.
There's no way.
$54.99. Counterline carburetor repair kit. C54B.
Let's go. It's just right here. Here's the thing.
So you don't have to go
Adam got bored here, waiting for Dave. So Dave's home or sick or something. So Adam got bored, went out there, found Dave's little tractor, tore it apart. Now he's trying to fix it for Dave as like a surprise. So he found a rebuild kit for the carburetor at Tractor Supply right here, which I don't believe is true, but we're gonna go see if it is.
I know what I'm doing.
There's no way. If it's there, I'm gonna be blown away.
Really good job.
Embarrassing. That was in front of all my friends too.
We'll come back and we'll get a thing of transmission fluid while we're here too, and you can just a little spot on the tire.
I'm more of a Dawn dish soap kind of guy.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll just let that open and be open.
The whole trailer.
The whole trailer. And then if somebody wants to come in and steal something, they can. If they have this rebuilt carb kit here, I'm gonna be blown away. Gonna question everything I've ever thought about Tractor Supply if it's there. Hey man, make sure you lock that door. I don't want anybody stealing anything.
I think that's it. Ford. That's it, dude. 100%.
I am so blown away right now.
I mean, I can't believe you're actually up. I was playing tough, but it is actually exactly it. If I get the carburetor at least put back on and assembled, I'm good for the day. I'm clocking out. I probably won't even do that. Actually, I'm probably gonna lay this on the bench.
I know.
And I'm good.
I know
I'm good.
you
I have to have something to do tomorrow.
You are. Listen, it'll do a trip again. See?
That's the front tires.
It comes with its own brush, you see?
I get that.
And I've scraped down there
With what? This?
this,
Okay.
that.
The wood chisel. I'm pretty sure this is for pulling seals.
And in Scouts, they tell you to always carve towards yourself. That's what I've always learned, is they always want you to bring the knife blade towards you. You're a way kind of guy?
I'm an away guy.
I'm towards the gut and towards the main arteries. If I told you that Tractor Supply had a carb kit for that tractor, would you believe me? If I said, oh yeah, let's just go get one of those carb kits at Tractor Supply right there. That's like a 1960.
I'd believe you because it's called Tractor Supply.
Tractor Supply.
It's like
Have you ever
literally
gone there
in
to
the
buy
name.
any like actual parts for vehicles though?
Yeah.
Well, it's in the name. Tractor
It doesn't.
Supply.
Yeah, it doesn't say tractors from this year's supply. Tractor from this year's supply. It says all tractor supply.
It says just Tractor Supply.
I've never gone there to buy anything for a tractor ever in my entire life.
Exactly.
Do you have a
I
tractor?
don't know.
Do I?
Yeah.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
If you get a riding lawnmower, you can call it a tractor. I've seen that happen.
Well, I was looking around at everything you have out there, and I'm like, man, I could build something else, but I don't have that many days, so I figured, well, at least I can rebuild the carburetor on this thing and maybe spray some starting fluid in it, and if it fires up, then I'm done.
The significance of this is that this is my first vehicle I've ever driven in my entire life. My grandpa's old Ford tractor. He ran it when I was like 6 years old. And then right before Grandpa died, I picked it up from him, but it hadn't been ran in probably 20 years. So I've been thinking about getting around to it, wanted to, got too busy, and then Adam showed up, and
On vacation.
there's nobody else I'd rather be on vacation with, just working on my tractor.
Everybody
so.
else is doing extremely important things around here, and I am great right here.
You tell you where you bought the
Tractor Supply. Yeah. It is kind of crazy that they would have it for that model.
Everybody thinks I'm an idiot for thinking it's wild that it's there.
John Gordon. How are you, dude? Ladies and gentlemen, John Gordon, the driver of the Bad Company monster truck, which is actually, believe it or not, one of my favorite monster trucks. Even though the Bro Dozer's my baby, this truck I've seen do some absolutely wild things. And John happens to be in town for the Monster Jam show this weekend, and he called me up and said, hey, I seen the tug wars you've been doing with the bus, but you need a real competitor.
You need a real challenge.
And so you got 1,500 horsepower.
You got a lot more weight, but we got a little bit more power.
More power, you got methanol, you're like, I mean, look at those axles. There's some advantages and some disadvantages, but obviously we're not gonna do a tug of war on these baby tires. What you're about to see is one of the most magical things you'll ever see. And it's gonna happen right now. See, now that's more like it. Those right there are BKT 66-inch tall Monster Jam tires, and they're ready to party, right?
I hope so. Maybe we don't burn too much of them off.
Because you got a show this weekend.
We'll worry about that later.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a monumental moment because as far as I know, and probably you as well, a school bus has never done a tug of war against a Monster Jam truck.
Especially not a competition monster truck. That thing's heavy. This thing is only 12,000 pounds. Still a lot, but it's got a lot more power.
Well, the Freedom Bus is undefeated so far. How about you go that way towards the mountains? I'll go that way towards the shop, because that way if things do cut loose, I don't have 1,500 horsepower going straight through my shop.
That's fine. I'll drag you to the mountains.
Let's go to the mountains. Also, by the way, as you guys know, none of this is possible without our giant Yankum ropes. They've saved us more times than I can count, and they've allowed us to have a lot more fun more times than I can count. So right now, we're gonna double it up. So we keep these trucks close together because we're kind of, you know, a little bit low on room here, but I don't know, man. This is gonna be a good challenge for both trucks.
Hey, bro, what's up?
He stalled my motor. It killed the bus, got tired. So I don't know what happened, guys. The bus. No.
What, were you going?
Huh?
Were you going?
It stalled.
Hey, man, I've done a lot of tug of wars with the
Now
bus.
we go again, real quick.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I've done a lot of tug of wars with the bus, and I ain't ever stalled it. It's true. Very true. Go forward a little bit, a little bit.
No contest. My motor died. It stalled out for some reason. I don't even know how that happened. It's an automatic transmission. But once I got the motor running again, obviously weight was a huge advantage. Now I gotta go rub it in John's face. What happened, buddy?
What do you mean? I wasn't even trying.
You weren't trying?
Okay, I was.
I mean, I saw a lot of I mean, this looks like a little bit of trying.
I think that you cheated.
How did I cheat?
BKT says you have to have 23 pounds in your tires.
That's what I got. I got in there, in that ballpark. I mean, you had me for a second there,
Well,
but that's because I didn't have any gear.
oh, so you were teasing me.
Actually,
straight
you know what
teasing.
happened was, you started pulling me, I was teasing you a little bit, and then when I went to go, the bus stalled. Motor quit, and then you just started tugging me. So I thought for sure, for a second, I was like, I'm about to lose. But once we fired back up,
Well, it
you lit
still
up.
makes me feel good that I drug that heavy thing.
You did
run it.
You did drag it, and I was all brakes too, so
You want to go jump something?
good event, sir. I would love to go jump something. You can jump the bus, I can jump your truck.
Ooh. So, it was a pretty decent battle.
Yeah.
You still won. You clearly have the weight advantage. I think you're lying about the weight of that thing because I've studied it some more and there's a lot of tubing in it.
Okay.
I think there's more PRP seats in there than there's available in stock right now.
Are you accusing me of cheating?
No, but what I'm getting at is I put these big tires on this thing.
Yeah. Tire
Now I gotta tire it back down to fit out of your gate, put it in my trailer,
Yeah.
but I noticed you got a low boy over here. So even though I lost, why don't you take this thing to the stadium for me so we can do what we do with it this
Hold on, so
weekend.
you're telling me that because I beat you, I have to do you another favor and haul your truck to the stadium on my truck?
Pretty much.
That's actually a fair deal because honestly, I don't know anybody else who would have come and done this.
I think it'd be pretty fun.
So, all right, well,
We might run a few cars off the road.
So
knock a few
you guys catch
mailboxes
that?
down.
So basically, in order to transport one of these monster trucks, they have to take these big wheels and tires off and they put these little tiny baby ones right there, those ones. They put those on. It's not a terrible process, but the guys do it so much that they would prefer to not have to do it again. So since it's already tired up and it's ready for the show, it'll save them some time tonight and tomorrow.
And I'm sure Dave has nothing better to do.
Nothing at all better to do.
Nothing planned, probably.
We're not leaving for some massive recovery tomorrow, but we actually are. So, but this is my buddy, and actually, this is the man who, in the most recent video where Dieseldave, remember the truck that he broke in half, blown money? That was...
I think we should make Dave tie it down.
I think it's a great idea, absolutely. I'm not gonna let him drive though. He can tie it down.
He's not driving anything. Dave has actually lost driving restrictions, folks.
Well, well, the privileges are gone for about 6 months or so.
Yeah, we're gonna see how long it takes for him to retest. We're probably gonna start him off in, I don't know what this crush car is over here, but probably start him in that, just in case something bad happens again.
Yeah.
It's not much of a loss.
Be honest with me though, is blown money rebuildable? You haven't seen it in person yet. You've been on the road.
Oh, everything's rebuildable.
She'll be back.
It'll be back. It'll be back.
Anyways, you guys saw the video. You saw the finish line jump, and then when the truck split in half. That's a great truck, by the way. Blown Money is a fast truck, and Dave almost had me, but he didn't. I won. Brodozer beat Blown.
I think the worst part about the crash, though, is Dave took all the attention off of your almost crash.
Yeah, no, but I saved it.
You did, but I think I watched the video 3 times before I realized you were in the other lane, almost crashing as well.
No, but I saved it.
I know you did save it, but I watched it like 3 times before I realized that.
Yeah, it was a close call. So the deal is now, since John came out here, tired up his truck, did a tug of war, put on a great show for all of us and all of you, I'm gonna haul his truck up to the stadium tomorrow with my Kenworth on the lowboy. It's I don't know, 15, 20 miles, but the trick is it's right through downtown. And this is, we're 12 feet wide?
A little over
12 feet wide. No big deal. You guys saw us haul the monster bus on the lowboy, so this is nothing compared to that. So I guess tomorrow morning we're loading Bad Company up on the lowboy, taking it to the stadium, and then John's going to put on one hell of a show. And now he has extra traction because that's not his tires that peeled off. That's my parking lot that he added to his tires. So you're going to have an advantage of racing tomorrow. Your load's been delivered safe and sound.
Sounds good.
Nobody.
Sounds kind of weird.
It does sound. No, we can't. That's a one take wonder. We got to stick with it. Your load has been delivered safe and secure. That big one.
For delivering the big load.
The big load right there.
Big load just landed.
We kept on making deals back and forth. You know, he agreed to the tug of war, and then I agreed to all his truck with the tires on it, and then he agreed to let me pull it off the trailer. Because I haven't been in a monster truck in a while. I kind of missed it, especially a Bad Company truck. Those are nice trucks. Some of the other trucks I've driven in the past, not so nice. This one, nice. Good luck on Saturday, man.
Thank you, man. Thanks for everything.
Absolutely.
We had an awesome time at the shop this week.
Yeah.
Can't wait to do it again.
So we're headed off to do our recovery. There's this rumor that you guys might still be in town next week, and if that's the case, then you guys are gonna get a video of all of us going down to Moab. Stay tuned for that.
Goodness. Yeah. What's your name?
My name is Reagan.
Reagan. This is Reagan.
We watch every video that he's been doing since how we've been like so much.
Has there been any good ones?
All of them.
Really? Awesome.